Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Coffee Rant with Dano and Frank, our Patriot Bald Eagle. If you have to hit pause to get your coffee together, go ahead and do so now. We got kind of a disturbing story here. I got up this morning and I was checking out the news, as I always do, just to see if we have anything going on. Apparently we do. We got something that has been going on for quite a while, I guess, and it's being covered by multiple news networks. We're going to be reading from USA Today, but this is everywhere. I've read a couple articles with Fox Business, Food Safety News. This one we are going to be reading from USA Today, though. And this is something we really need to pay attention to, guys. So I'm just going to start it off here. USA Today's headline is Listeria Outbreak Linked to Recalled Prepared Foods Hospitalizes 10. 10 people hospitalized. Okay? So they go on to say here, at least 10 people have been sickened and hospitalized due to a Listeria outbreak connected to several ready-to-eat food products that have since been voluntarily recalled, according to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, or the FDA. The FDA said May 10th that it and the CDC, in addition to state and local authorities, are investigating the outbreak linked to prepared foods produced by Fresh and Ready Foods, LLC, of San Fernando, California. The FDA and CDC began investigating this cluster in 2024, according to the FDA. However, quote, there was not enough evidence in the previous investigation to identify a source for this outbreak, end quote. The agency said it reopened the investigation in April of 2025 after investigators found Listeria in environmental samples from Fresh and Ready Foods during a routine inspection. The agency says the recalled products are identified by the, quote, use by, end quote, dates from April 22nd to May 19th and include the following brands: Fresh and Ready Foods, City Point Market Fresh Food to Go, and Fresh Take Crave Away. And let's see, they go on to say which products are being recalled. Here is a full list on their website here, and it is quite extensive, guys. We are not going to be able to cover all of these. But I do encourage you to either check out the FDA website for these different recalls. Again, I will go over the company or the ones that are affected by this. The Fresh and Ready Foods, City Point Market Fresh Food to Go, and Fresh Take Crave Away. And it is very massive as far as how many products are actually on this. And various, it's got all the UPC dates. You can also look on USA Today. You can literally Google food recalls, and this is the first thing that pops up for today, which is May 12th, Monday, May 12th, 2025, just for point of reference. And this is taking the internet by storm. It's pretty much all over the internet right now. But if you believe that you have any of these products, I would definitely check out the FDA website, or you can look at this USA Today article. Let's see. The recalled products were distributed to, or where were they distributed to? The FDA said the recalled products were distributed between April 18th and April 28th and sold in Arizona, California, Nevada, and Washington. The products were sold at a, quote, variety of locations, end quote, according to the FDA, including retailers and food service locations in hospitals, hotels, convenience stores, airports, and airlines. Of the 10 illnesses and hospitalizations reported so far, 8 have been reported in California and 2 in Nevada. And this is one of those things that, it could get bigger. It could, this is happening now. It could get bigger. But at the same time, it's like, that's why when information like this comes out, we try to reach as many people as we can. So if, hit that thumbs up button. The more interactions we get on the channel here, let us know your comments down below. What do you think of all this? Another case of Listeria. Listeria is one that pops its ugly face around from time to time. And this is one we have to take seriously. Especially with how spread out this is. Food that is served in different locations like hospitals and hotels, airports, airlines, convenience stores. So if you recognize any of these names, I would definitely check. Listeria is one of those things that can pretty much get anywhere. I mean, it can get on ready-to-eat foods. We hear from it, it was in part of what was the problem with the boar's head. The boar's head meats, some months back, it's every couple months, it seems like, I wouldn't be surprised if more products become affected by this as well. So we gotta, if we get any more information, we'll update on that as well. They go on to say symptoms of Listeria infection. The FDA says symptoms of listeriosis usually start within 2 weeks of consuming food. Boy, that's a long, like, I ate this today and then 2 weeks later I'm feeling bad. So I got to think back, oh, what day did I eat that cheeseburger or, that salad? That's what makes it really difficult, is how long this can take to inundate within the body, right? And we've gone over a lot of this stuff in the past, mostly because over the last, I think from the time of January until now, there have been more recalls than ever recorded in this short amount of time. I was reading something about that back in March, so it's been a while since then. It does seem like, we are still getting a ton of different recalls on products. Somebody mentioned one. We'll look it up here in a minute. There was a recall on some eye drops that just happened. So we'll check that out here in just a minute. Let's see, 2 weeks of consuming food contaminated with Listeria, but may start as early as the same day or as late as 10 weeks afterwards. See what I mean? Like, oh, I don't know. Mild symptoms include fever, muscle aches, nausea, tiredness, vomiting, and diarrhea. You talk about something that's hard to pin, right? Something that's hard to pin, like, oh, I ate a salad 2.5 months ago, and did it taste funny? Like, how is it? How would you even know? I know, they're doing different tests and lab tests and saying how long they've seen this out, but that's like, me personally, it's like, I'm not going to worry what I ate or think about like a few weeks ago, because unless there was some weird taste to it or something, you're not going to know the difference. That's why we just need to try and pay attention to all this stuff. When I hate hearing things that were started investigation like last year, and now we're finding out, I guess, that this was part of that, maybe? I don't know. They're never very clear on all this stuff, guys. That's why I just deliver the message as we find it, right? So those products, those are the facts. The numbers are on the FDA, the UPC numbers, Best By dates, stuff like that. It's also on USA Today. They did have the numbers on Fox Business website as well, and Food Safety News. I know a lot of you guys frequent Food Safety News. I do believe Newsweek did an article on it too. Okay, more severe symptoms include headache, stiff neck, confusion, loss of balance, and convulsions. And that's just the thing. There's a lot of things that can cause those kind of, I slept wrong, my neck hurts. Oh my goodness, I better report that salad I ate 2 months ago. I don't know. I'm just trying to crack a joke there. I know it's not funny, but geez, I just don't know. How do you really pin that? Listeria is most likely to sicken pregnant women and newborns, adults age 65 or older, and people with weakened immune system, according to the FDA. I think everybody who watches our channel knows that by now. The FDA advises people who think they might have listeriosis to contact their healthcare provider immediately. And that's it for that. I do want to look at the eye drop recall, because I know a lot of people use eye drops. And me included. Well, I wear contacts, so not really. I think this is like a specific brand. Here we go. Okay. Wow, this is all over too. Even our local Channel 12 has covered this. Wow. Okay, so they got one from Newsweek. Fox 10 Phoenix. A lot of them here. A lot of them. Here's USA Today. We'll just continue reading from USA Today. Okay. Apparently, artificial tears, other eye products recalled, consumers urged to discontinue use. Over-the-counter ophthalmic eye products, were voluntarily recalled due to a manufacturing deviation discovered during a U.S. Food and Drug Administration audit, a notice says. Pharmaceutical distributor AVKARE, AvKare, with a K instead of a C, was notified of the consumer-level drug recall by the recalling firm BRS Analytical Services, LLC. The recall was issued for several products as a result of manufacturing deviations that, quote, may lead to products of an unacceptable quality, and it is not possible to rule out patient risk resulting from use of these products, end quote. If you guys remember, like, wasn't it right around this time last year, maybe not even a year, where there was a major recall on several different eye products, eye drops? I forget which brands they were, but there were several different ones. So I don't know if this has anything to do with that. Just reminding everybody, there wasn't that long ago there was a recall on certain eye drops. The notice warns consumers to stop using the affected products immediately. AvKare, it's A, capital A, lowercase v, and then all uppercase KARE. So AvKare. So they said to the FDA, or AvKare said the FDA is aware of the recall and the health hazard linked to the items is unknown. USA Today reached out to AvKare for more information. When were these items distributed? The recalled products were shipped from May 26, 2023 to April 21st, 2025, AvKare said. Okay. Oh, boy, when things date, that kind of gives you a headache, don't it? I mean, I guess, you might stumble upon some that are not good over the course of a couple years. But again, we talk about lab tests and stuff like this. Like, was this not showing up in 2023? But all of a sudden, are you doing the same lab work? Did it just happen to show up and this was one that was created back then? Because if that's the case, then this has been going out for the last couple years. 2 years almost exactly. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. So the products that were voluntarily recalled are AvKare's AvKare's press release includes a detailed chart with the lot numbers and expiration dates of the recalled products. A recall notice posted on the FDA's website, and they have links to both on here, identified the amount of cases involved in the recall. And we will go over these. Oh my goodness. Sheesh. Okay. This is a lot. This is a lot. We had a couple of you guys send us an email. Thank you. However you can reach us through comments, or email. If you have our email, feel free to email us. We also have Instagram at Adventures with Dano. So if that's easier for you. Also, Instagram, we put up some fun photos of things we do throughout the day. So if you have Instagram, feel free to follow us. This is a lot. So we're just going to go through it, okay? So get your coffee. I'm going to take a sip before I even get into this. Okay. 13,104 cases of lubricant eye drop solution, National Drug Code, NDC, in parentheses, 50268-126-15, 32,876 cases of Carbolex methylcellulose. Carbox methylcellulose sodium, ophthalmic solution. Wow, wow, that's crazy. That's some long words. Solution, National Drug Code, NDC 50268-068-16, 14,333 cases of polyvinyl alcohol ophthalmic. 14,333 cases of polyvinyl alcohol ophthalmic solution. National Drug Code, again, NDC. N as in Nate, D as in Dano, C as in car. So NDC in the parentheses. And then the number for that one, I guess the UPC code, or the National Drug Code, I should say. That's what that stands for. Okay, National Drug Code, NDC. 50268-678-15. Then they have 1,610 cases of carboxymethylcellulose sodium ophthalmic gel 1%, National Drug Code 50268-066-15, and then 13,872 cases of artificial tears ophthalmic solution, National Drug Code 50268-43. 50268-043-15. Oh boy. Okay, so what should consumers do? Buyers, get your money back. Okay, I don't care what that. Get your money back. The only way these companies are going to ever learn is if they're paying you your money back for it. You got something that was on recall. You got something that is not, that they don't want you to take. Get your money back. Don't ever, I understand it can be inconvenient. Some people may not have a car. You may not have, public transportation, or it may just be simple to throw that $5 thing of tears away that you obviously don't use it, right? But get your money back if you can, or wait until you can. Me and Jessica have been holding on to all of our receipts, guys. All of our receipts. And I recommend people these days to hold on to them. Because, unless you're like Aldi, where they don't care, they'll just take it back. If you don't like something, Aldi has, I think they still have that deal, don't they? Where if you don't like something at Aldi, you don't even need your receipt. At least that's what I've heard. And then you take it back and they give you another one or give you your money back. So, I'm not sure if Aldi still does that, but they used to. But yeah, get your money back. We'll read this anyway, though. Buyers who may have these recalled products in their inventory are urged to complete a downloadable PDF, end quote, quality to return, end quote, from attached to the recall notice and fax it to 931-292-6229 or email it to customer service at avkare.com. So avkare.com. Then the company will send the customer a quote return to authorization form, end quote, to ship the recalled product back to the listed address to get a full credit, including shipping costs. To get a full credit, you give me my money back, is what they will do. And I maybe these are ones you buy. The name I don't recognize the name, the AvCare. Maybe this is one you order online. I don't know. They could sell it anywhere for all. Let me know down in the comments if you use any of these products. Have you bought them at places like Walgreens or Walmart, or where did you buy it? Because I don't know where they sell them. And this could be an online thing, and if it is, that could be a little more tricky. But I would definitely get my money back, especially all that jargon, fax and all that's not email, right? That's who has a fax machine at their. I'm sure some people do, but or if you work at a business that has a fax machine at work or something, or go to the library, I don't know. Some of these places, it's like that's what they want. They want you to just say, "Oh, it's not worth all the trouble. Throw it in the trash." Don't do that. Don't do that. Get your money back. Reading this and all this kind of like jungle on words here. That would even make me even more determined to get my money back. So that's the end of that right now. Again, we will post any information that we find any further. I do keep an eye on this stuff, as much as I can. We do a lot on this channel. Our main focus has been at the grocery stores, guys. Prices continue to go up on certain items. we have to find the deals. We got to find the deals. That is a lot of the things that we focus on. We focus on deals and kind of entertainment. Jessica's getting more and more involved in the channel, and I know you guys have really been appreciating that. She's really been appreciating reading your comments, and that's giving her the confidence to be more in the channel. But it's more of an entertaining factor as to where I try to provide as much information and stuff, even when she's in the videos with us. She's all about the fun and enjoyment, which honestly, that's what I love too. I mean, it's crazy times with all this stuff, guys, but you gotta it's either laugh or scream, and I prefer to laugh most of the time. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining. Again, I will post anything else, if anything else turns up or anything else comes up with this or any more recalls or anything, we will try to post those as fast as possible. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.